Minnesota.
Nice. Oh, it's going. We're live for like the third time so far. Jags trying to end their warm up here with some, just getting all the pucks in the net. And all right, Jags are gonna start to bring it over to coach.
See now? You know what I just did?
Ooh, we have 5 people.
It looks good now. You can hear. What can you hear? Mason talk. Say hi.
And um,
Can you hear me talking?
the Jags are all at the bench. Looks like coach is talking.
Give it a second.
Getting excited over
Mute
there.
it, Mason. Tell me if it mutes when Mason moves. You're good.
Looks like we got 79, 75, I think, 46, 65, and 87 out on the ice. 79 taking the draw. It's tied up in the center. Jags take it around. Sends it deep. Arvada keeps it in their zone, sends it out. It's along the boards. Sent across by Jags. Jags popping up backhand. Down deep. Arvada collects it behind their net. Jags chase. Pass over to the side. Jags intercept. Bring it to the middle. Try to shoot. Shoot. Just wide. Collects in the corner again. Back to the middle. One timer. Barely misses. Flicked back to the middle. Almost out. Arvada taking it up. Nice trip up to D. D. Loses it in the feet. Still keeps it in the zone. Sends it back deep again. Arvada try and collect it behind their net. It's a battle. Stopped along the boards. Arvada passing it up. Jag shutting it down, rolling around in front. Goalie pops it out of the zone, and way down. Jags collect before the icing gets called. They have it behind their net. Passed up. It's a fight for it along the wall. And there it gets chipped around up there. Jags trying to get it. Jags get it in the middle. Bringing it up the wall. Goes wide around the guy. Comes around. Slides it in the middle. Shoots. Goalie pops it out, and it's a goal. Alright, Jags popping it out to the side, pulling it over. Arvada collects it in the neutral zone, tries to take it down. Tries to pass it to the guy in front of him, gets passed over. Jags along the wall. Jags bringing it up, shoots it up. Arvada's D stops it, sends it back in. Jags stopping it in the middle, chipping it up to the D. D gets it, sends it deep along the wall where one of their players are. It's in the corner, it's a 2-on-1, or 1-on-1 at this point now. Arvada behind our net. Jags send up the side. Jags try to send it out, and it does get out according to the ref. Offsides. The draw went out to Arvada. Arvada passing it to the side. Clean break into our zone. Across the middle. Uh, shut down in the middle. Slap shot from the point. Stopped by a skate. Pulled around by Jags. Jags taking it down. Gets caught by the Arvada's D. Arvada's D sends it behind the net. Jags catch up to it. Stop it. Gets sent out up top. D pinching to keep it in. Sends it towards the net. Goalie catches it. Number 3 taking the draw. He wins it back to his D. D fumbles from it. Arvada gets through the other D, pops it back in. Sent back up top. Somebody stops it, sends it deep. Arvada with it in front of their net. Arvada sends it out of the zone. Jags get it in the neutral zone, sent back down. Jags try to catch it, lose it. Arvada sends it up the boards again, sent back down again. Um, Jags take it wide, shoots just wide. Jags get it in Arvada's corner, sends it to the middle. Arvada intercepts, takes it behind the net, shoots up the boards and around. Tried to get stopped, goes through his feet. Arvada has it. Jags try to intercept in the neutral zone, and it's offsides. All right, Dad. Jags taking it down. Arvada pops it to the side. Arvada shoots it to the middle. Arvada takes it wide around our D. Jags shut it down along the wall. Gets shot down deep. Goalie pops it behind the net. Jags and Arvada fighting for it behind the net. Gets sent up the boards. Arvada's D gets it. Tries to send it back up the boards for an offsides. '79 taking the draw. Wins it back. Jags gets along the boards. Gets chipped up. Down deep. Icing. '79 again, trying to win it out. Gets it out to his forward, who slides it out, and I don't know what to call this. He's popped over to the side. Jags win it. Get up the boards. Sends back deep. Jags D have it. Sends it way up the middle, right to Arvada's D. Arvada's D sends it to the side. Deflected by Jags, but still gets there. Arvada getting pummeled by Jags. Gets shut down in the corner. Jags getting that ad around. Jags on the boards with it. Slides up to Arvada's D. Arvada's D doesn't keep it in. Jags get it out. Jags is down deep in the neutral zone, trying to bring it up. Passes across, gets intercepted by Arvada. Jags fell. Arvada swipes it to the middle. Gets chipped over to the middle of Arvada's zone. Jags trying to take it in. Arvada pops it out again. Jags D doing good, keeping the puck in the zone. Sent down deep. Arvada tries to take it out. Gets shut down by Jags, but pops off his shin pad and he keeps going. Catches him. It's a good block by Jags goalie. It's out into the middle in Jags zone. Gets intercepted by a Jags player. It's moving very fast. Through the middle. Shoots. Goalie covers.
Yeah, open guy with the open behind the net.
Number 22 taking the draw. This gets chipped down deep, backhand within the middle. Jags takes out a player. Goes up to our D. D lets it out of the zone. Looks like it's along the wall here. There's just a battle for it. And number 27 takes it out of there. Gets to this side, shoots right off the pads. Right to the middle. Tries to get a shot, whiffs. Arvada comes through. Looks like a 3-on-2. Arvada taking it through. Pops up Arvada in the neutral zone. And who sends it into our zone? Jags collect it below the goal line. Jags playing it with it down there. Sends up the boards. Collected. Coming up the boards. Shot through the middle. Arvada collects it up towards the top. Sent back to the boards. There, Jags with pressure. Jags, 2 guys on it. Gets sent out through the middle. And Arvada lightly sweeps it to the middle, where it's a race, and Jags loses it. Okay, offsides. So over there. Jags have the puck, flutter it across. Jags get the puck on the boards, brings it deep, sends it across the middle, tip towards the post, goes just wide of the net, gets sent around. Jags collect it. Along the boards, Jags trying to send it deep. Probably get sent deep. Arvada in the middle. Jags getting the puck down deep, being collected. Chipped along the boards. Pucks get sent deep behind Arvada's net. Arvada collects it below the goal line. Sends it up towards the boards where Jags intercepts, try to get it to the middle. It's a fight for behind the net, up to the D. D shoots. Rebound available. Just doesn't quite stuff it in. Forwards. Spin around backwards. Cool. Sent to the middle. Backhand at the net. Intercepted by Arvada before it gets to the net. Arvada on a 2-on-2 with back checkers from Jags. Gets sent across the middle. Jags trying to get it out. Arvada sends it deep behind the net. They're behind the net. Jags collect it. Send up the boards. Arvada tries to fling it around. Jags get it deep along the boards. Jags collect it in the neutral zone. It's a 1-on-3. And there's a big slashing there. Jags with a delayed penalty, or Arvada with a delayed penalty. And a goal. So now it's Jags 2-0 and have a power play. Or they should. What? Okay. Maybe I just don't know the rules of hockey. Shipped back, Jags have it. Tries to send it up the boards. Jags collect it along the red line. Arvada sends it down deep again. Jags gonna go collect it deep in their zone. Tries to send it up the boards. Arvada gets it out to the middle. Jags send it deep all the way across the ice. Arvada trying really hard to get there. They make it, try to send it up. Jags pop it out to the middle on accident. Well, their stick turns it towards the middle, I guess. Yeah. Can you run the thing?
I don't want to do that part. I'll do this part.
Jags takes it down deep around the neutral zone, collects or has it behind their goal line, tries to send it up the boards. It's deep along the boards. Arvada takes it, sends it up. Arvada in the middle, shoots, hits the side of the net. It gets popped back down in the corner. Jags and Arvada fighting for it. Jags pops it up to Arvada's D. Arvada's D sends it around the bottom of the net. Jags collect it below the goal line. Behind the goal line, sends it up along the boards. Arvada's D chips it in. It's getting chipped around towards the middle. In and out, sort of. There's a big touch out. And yeah, that happened. And Arvada now has it down there, which gets taken by Jags. Jags sends it up, stopped by Arvada's D. Arvada's D tries to send it in. Gets stopped by Jags towards the middle. Jags taking the puck. Um, yes. Um, Puck along the boards gets chipped out to the middle in Arvada's zone. Arvada sends it out up along the boards. Arvada has it deep in the neutral zone. Jags intercept it. It's a 1-on-2. It's get shipped out by Arvada. Arvada stuffing him along the boards. It's pulling out, and it's offsides.
Good call. For 2 minutes, I'll give you a break. Till the next whistle.
Puck drop back to Jags D. Jags D takes it, sends it. D to D pass goes wide. Jags chipping puck up. And Arvada. Arvada takes it in after it goes out of the blue line. It's offsides. Spins back to Jags D. Jags D sends it up into the neutral zone where Arvada gets it. Arvada sends it back deep again. Jags in their zone with the puck. Arvada tries to intercept. Doesn't get there quite yet. Jags with it through the neutral zone. It's a 2-on-1. Pass across. Shot on net. Good rebound availability. It's a good receive in there in the net. Gets taken around. Tries to get shot. It goes behind the net. Off the side of the net. Gets shot there into the or off the post from behind the net. Tries to get that rebound. It's not quite there. Right across the crease. Jags take it, send it over to the middle. Arvada intercepts. Arvada taking it up through the neutral zone, gets chipped away by Jags. Jags turning and taking it high off the glass over there. Jags taking the puck, shooting the puck down deep. Jags going, get in there, stuffing that guy along the boards. Tries to get the puck. Puck comes across there, and that's the end of the period.
What do gymnasts, acrobats, and bananas have in common? They can all do the splits. I went to buy camouflage trousers the other day. I couldn't find any. Why do race car drivers eat before a big race? They don't want to get indigestion. How is golf like taxes? You drive hard to get to the green and then wind up in the hole. Why did the soccer player bring a string to the game? So that she could tie the score. How does a cheerleader answer the phone? HELLO, woohoo! Oh, you got to read this one. No, wait, one more, one more. Hang on, hang on. So the American guy, do you play? Oh, you got to. Hey, run the camera, man. Do you play video games? And a French guy, Wii, as in the Wii, Nintendo. Funny, funny. All right, back to the game in your regular program.
Yeah. Jags. Looks like a penalty on Arvada. Arvada coming to the box. Huh? Checking? Roughing? I don't know. 22 taking the draw. It's one over to Arvada's D. Arvada's D tries to send it deep. Collects it behind the net. Gets sent over across to Jags D. Jags D tries to shoot it deep. Gets chipped out by Arvada. Arvada sends the puck that way. Then Jags send it back the other way. It's a battle along the blue line. Blue line sending it deep. Arvada trying to send it out. Gets past our D. It's a 2-on-0 with the back checker. Back checker pops the stick. It's behind the net there. Gets taken up the boards. Boards skating. It's 2-3 on one. Backhand. Rebounds. Post. And Arvada looks like they have another goal. Good job. Jags fighting for the puck at the draw. Gets sent back down to Arvada's D. Arvada's D tries to backhand it behind the net. Behind the net, Arvada's other D picks it up. Gets taken away by Jags. Jags trying to take it in the middle. Doesn't quite work out for them. Arvada taking it up. It's a 1-on-4. And Arvada gets through. Two of our guys into the middle. Sending it out. They got 1D coming out, or what? Not 1D. One player coming out from the box. It's back to 4-on-5. Sent up the boards. Jags take a fall. Jags in the neutral zone, taking it deep. Gets tipped away by Arvada. Jags taking it deep after the tip away. Arvada sending it to the top where Jags D gets it. Takes the puck. Miss still 4-on-5. Got another 18 seconds of 4-on-5. Shot up high, goalie, good block. Jags down deep in their zone, gets sent up high through the neutral zone. Arvada gets it, tries to send it deep. It still stays in the neutral zone. Arvada sends it across. Jags shut down the Arvada thing going there. Jags with it in the Arvada zone. Tries to pass it deep. Arvada blocks right back to him. In the middle, shot, rebound ability. It's wide. Jags taking it off behind the net. Arvada taking it up on Jags. Shut down. It's back to 5-on-5 even. Sent down deep. Arvada has it deep in Jags zone. Sent around. Jags racing for it. Arvada gets there first, sends it that way. Um, Jags chip it away behind the net, and Arvada chips it back behind the net. Jags are going for it, and send it up high. Arvada D keep it in. Chip it out, chip it around. Chip, chip. Jags get it out. Take it to the middle, loses it in their feet. Gets sent back deep. No icing. It's taken behind the net by Jags. Jags taking it up the boards. Top of the circles now. Through the middle. Gets passed into the neutral zone. It's between the legs. Deep thingy. Arvada behind their net with the puck. Tries to send it up. Jags right through the Jags' feet. Goes up. Jags D gets it in the neutral zone. Jags D trying to chip it in. Gets blocked by Arvada. Uh, Offsides. Jags take it deep. Neutral zone gets popped out into their zone. Tipped into Arvada's zone. Arvada collecting it deep in their zone. Sends it up to the boards. Down in the middle by Jags. Jags trying to get in the behind the net. Arvada um, taking that behind the net. Rims it around the boards. It's top of the circle boards. And it's over to the top of the circle. And sent past Arvada guy. Jags try to shut him down. Goalie stops it and tries to cover it. Doesn't quite get there. So sends it out far for icing. Oh. Jags send it up to Arvada's D. Arvada's D shoots just wide. Arvada's D on the boards. Tries to send it to the middle. Doesn't quite get there. Jags sending it up top. Down deep by Arvada. Jags take it. They're skating. They skate wide past the red line into Arvada's zone. Jags still have it. Right across the middle. Gets stripped out to up front. Jags D sliding around on the ground. Stands up in time to send it on deep. And it looks like there might be a penalty on Arvada. It's 5-on-4 right now. Number 3 taking the draw. Puck into the middle where Arvada gets it. Jags sending it deep into the corner. Jags chasing it down. Arvada stopping it, sending it behind the net. Arvada going behind the net, popping it up into the middle of their ice. Stand there. It's a 1-0 Arvada breakaway. Shot stopped by the goalie. Goalie out into the middle. The ice. It's scary. Jags with it at the top of their zone. Taking it out. And goal. Right off the rebound. There's a shot off the pillows. Out. Nice shot. Goal. C0 should be back to 5-on-5. Jags ended up in neutral zone. Neutral zone. Pop around. Arvada taking it down deep. Arvada with a shot wide off the post into the middle. Jags sending it out deep. That goalie will be kissing the post tonight. It gets covered by him. Let's give him a nice pat to the post. Arvada takes it, spins around, shoots it down deep. Arvada gets it in the hash along the boards in our zone. Jags fall with the puck behind their net, but sends it up. Jags with it at the top of our zone. Jags getting it, breaks through the zone. It's through this guy, sends it there. Arvada take it through red line, sends it deep. Jags get it behind our net. Jags send it up top. Jags pops it around after missed pass. Sends it to the middle, where guy just barely misses the pass. Who sends it deep to Arvada's player, who sends it up top, where we keep it in. The guy coming up fast to keep that in. It's along the boards. Gets in the middle. Jags are there. Sends it deep. Jags have it behind the net. Tries to send it to the middle. Right there. Jackson in the middle. Arvada takes it out. Jags D keeps it in and sends it deep. Jags along the boards. Backhand to the middle. Arvada takes it, slaps it out. Jags are get that. Jags sending it up to 2-0 now. It's a diving stop. There's like 2 trips there. Okay. But it's a fight along the boards. You get a stop, send up top. Jags D sends it towards the middle. Arvada takes it from the middle and tries to get it out. Jags D stops it in the middle. Keeps it there. Jags D. Why do I keep saying D? Jags. I don't know their positions. But sent to the middle, Arvada keeps it going across the crease. Sent behind the net. Arvada with the puck behind the net. Arvada spins around behind there. Arvada tries to chip it out. Jags D barely keeps that in with a sliding save. Jags D shuts down the breakaway in the neutral zone. Tries to chip it across the ice, doesn't quite work out. So sends it deep to Arvada's D. Arvada's D is a D to D pass. It's sent up. It's tipped by D, or Jags. Jags trying to take it deep and sends it across the middle. It's a backhand to backdoor. Shot. Save. Ryan 2 taking the draw. Wins it in the middle. Jags in the middle. Backhand. Right under the goalie's pad and it's goal.
All right, Mason. Did Debbie get the assist on that? Giving her the assist?
I don't know if they gave her assist, but I think she got it.
You don't have any idea?
No, you want me to go ask the people? Jags are sitting in the neutral zone, sends it deep. Arvada behind the net with the puck, sends it up top. Chipping around, tries to send it past to the breakaway guy. Jags still chipping at it, getting that stuff out. Goalie, way out of the crease, but stops it early. Jags trying to backhand it up the boards. Arvada takes it, sends it into the middle. Jags gets it there, that spot. Yeah. And then they take it up to a neutral zone, past the red line, past the blue line into the Arvada zone. Arvada shuts it down. Now 1-on-3. Arvada takes it up, tripping on Jags. '79's taking the draw, given our zone. 35 seconds left in the period, a minute and 30 left in the penalty. 4-0 Jags. Nice blocked shot from that. Ooh, if only my team could do that. And across the middle, Jags trying to get it out. Jags taking it time in their zone. Jags with a lot of backhanding stuff. I kind of like it. Um, Jags taking it through the neutral zone. Takes it back across. Nice passing. Through the middle. It sends deep. Arvada chipping it out. And 2 seconds left in the period. Whoa.
Some of these jokes are horrible. I tried to write a novel, but it didn't work out. I guess I didn't have the right stuff. What's the definition of meeting? A wasted hour full of useless info that could have been covered in an email. All right, this is the daily grind section. Let's find a better section. Why do you stand on one leg while you get money out of the ATM? I'm checking my balance. After dinner, my wife asked if I could clear the table. I needed a running start, but I made it over.
I'm gonna go to the pro shop.
You're earning your stick right now. No stick. Saving you money. Oh, you coming back after all? Do some work, are you? All right, Josh has got the puck. We're still in a PK. Him and Lou going into the zone together. Starting this third period, the score is 4-0. 45 seconds here to go in this PK. Josh collecting the puck back in our D zone, sending it up to Lou. Arvada keeping it in the zone, though, sending it deep. Josh is able to collect it. I think he went to send it around the side. Had to take a second attempt at it. Bodie's there, helping him out, but Josh skates it out and gets it in neutral zone. Bodie back on defense. Arvada shoots and collects by our goalie. 15 seconds left in this PK. I think that's Junior in the net. I was trying to confirm, but all right, we're back to full strengths. Jet coming in. Evie stepping across to the far boards, trying to send it out to Witt. Witt with a little battle along the boards, not able to get it out of the zone. Arvada sends it across the near boards. Bodie's going to step over to it and send it hard. We still don't clear the zone, though. Arvada turns and comes right back. Deep into the corner. We got a bunch of bodies there. See, I think that's Lucas was able to take it away. He's going to skate it up the boards and send it out. And now we get it out of zone. Oh. And a score. Another score by Witt. He was in a dry spell. He was feeling awfully bad. Seems that dry spell has come to an end. That was Thomas, not Lucas. So he wasn't with us in Vernal. So a new number I've got to remember. We'll see how this goes. All right, we still got Evie, Witt, and Jed out there. Witt coming away with it again. He's skating it into the zone. He's excited. He's got a chance for a hat trick, I think. All right, Arvada gets it out to the boards. Back to Lucas. Lucas sends it back in deep. And Arvada's able to get it out of the zone. It's going to be on our goalie. Nope, that should be an icy. Our goalie saw that it was going wide and let it go. That'll bring it back to the other end of the ice. Jet in there on the face-off. Lucas keeps it in the zone. He's skating to the far board, tries to send it deep. Try again. He gets it in deep, but Arvada comes away with it. They're going to come the other direction. They get it out in the neutral zone. They've got a little fast guy trying to get back to it. We get it out to the boards, though. Arvada gets it back deep. We got Lucas into the far corner, getting it. Not able to get a full handle on the puck. It's slippery. He's bringing around the near boards instead. He gets it out of the zone. Trying to send it across to a forward. But he didn't have a good line, but we're into the zone now. Mikey's got it. Oh, battling. Oh, that's going to be an offsides. All right. Here comes Lou and Josh and Ryan. We got Liam and Landon coming in on D. All righty. We send it into the goalie. He's going to cover it. No pressure. This age, goalies don't always know they can just kick it back behind the net. They're not comfortable with that yet. But he had lots of time. We're going to get Josh on a penalty for some reason. I didn't see what was going on. Josh is also confused about what's going on. I didn't actually see a signal. Coach isn't happy either. Nobody knows. I saw no signal. No signal by the ref. Do you see a signal by the ref? I was watching for the signal. No signal on what the penalty was. But Josh is in the box. Lou's just going to take it. He's like, I don't need Josh out there. I'll take on all of Arvada by myself. And it's pretty much what he's doing. He's down there battling behind the net. He's got Ryan supporting him out in front. But Ryan's like, you got it, dude. I'll just kick back here. Wait for you to need some assistance. All right, we got Liam coming around the back of our net, sending it out, and Ryan's gonna get it out in the zone. That's gonna be an offsides. 52 seconds left in this PK. You doing some zooming in and zooming out, dude? Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah. Okay. Trying to teach my oldest how to run a camera, so he's not too bad at it. He'd rather talk And then he got sick of talking. So, all right. Liam kicking it over to the far boards. We got Evie and Jed in now on this PK. Oh, Liam's going to come away with it. Can he get it out of the zone? He didn't quite get it out of the zone, though. Evie's got her stick on it. She's sending it up. Kika shoots it to Jet. Jet's gets it into the zone, in the neutral zone. 30 seconds to go here on this PK yet. Liam coming back for it again. He's going to bring it over here to the near board. He's going to try to send it up. Evie's in there battling along the board. She's going to send it further up. Pop it over that kid's head. Can somebody get a stick on it? Let's get it out of the zone. Skate! Skate with it! Skate! Move! Oh! Sometimes I love the passing, and sometimes we just need to get hustling down the ice. That was a great opportunity for Evie to skate hard and get a good shot off low, and then Jet would have been coming in for the rebound if it didn't get in. I think that's Evie with a penalty on a tripping. Or I guess Bodie. I didn't really see it. I saw it go down. Evie was in the vicinity. We got, oh, we're calling it for a hooking. I really didn't see it. I'm saying all sorts of the wrong stuff. Wrong person, wrong penalty. We got a hook hit spun down. But the other penalty was up, so we're basically just keeping 5-on-4 going. At least we didn't go to a 5-on-3. We got to learn how to pressure when they're still in the zone. But that's okay. We're on a PK. If they want to kill some time, that works too. All right, they get it down deep. Lucas is down there battling for it. Evie's in front. Get it on somebody. Don't just let him shoot. Oh, we centered it up for him. Oh my gosh. All right, if anybody's ever watching this with your kids, remember, tell them take it to the boards. Don't go up the middle, especially on a PK. Your board is your friend in the D zone. Evie with a nice strong hit out into the neutral zone. She's able to clear it. She's actually going to go challenge it now. Nice job. Witt gets a hold of it. He gets it into the zone. Oh, Evie was right there for it. Not able to get her stick on it, though, and that's going to be an offsides. We got 29 seconds to go here in this PK. We got 6:18 to go into the game, and the score is 5-0. Your Jaguars are beating Arvada here on this beautiful, balmy 16-degree weather Sunday morning. It might have warmed up a little bit, but 23 degrees now? All right, fine. 23 degrees now. All right, there we go. We got Hunter pressured a little bit. Jed's able to come away with the puck. Hunter taking that puck away. He's going to shoot. They're going to save. Now it's going to come around to the far boards. They're trying to get it out of the zone. We got a collision. I don't know what they're going to call there because, honestly, our kid's standing still. I don't know how it can be a penalty. They're explaining it to him, but I'm not sure how it could be a penalty. What do you think, Mason, there? He was standing still. The puck came to him. He tried to keep it in the zone. The kid ran into him. What penalty is being called on him? Is that a good penalty or bad penalty? Okay. Mason doesn't agree with the penalty. I mean, the kid's on the ice. Just because a kid goes down doesn't mean it's a penalty, though. So I hope he's okay. I think he got a stick to the belly. Doesn't feel good. He's all right. Now we're going to have a 5-on-3 for 1 second. Sometimes those penalties I like to look back at and see if what I saw in real time is legit. But it sure looked like our kid was guarding the blue line, standing still. I didn't even see who it is. I think it was Lucas, and their kid's driving the puck out. So if their kid comes and runs right into us, it's weird that we end up with a penalty. But Josh, oh yeah, sends it out beautifully right to Ryan as Bodie was coming out of his penalty. Ryan was right there to tee it up and get it shot off. Josh up again. Arvada is going to send it the other direction. That is not hard enough to end up being an icing, and Landon's going to get back there. but he didn't take it to the board again. See, we got to. So on that play, Landon's got to take the stick to his right to the board, not back to the left to the middle. Good job by Jackson. He's got it behind the net. He's going to bring it around to the far boards. Josh is there. He's going to kick it back out to the boards. Jackson back on the puck. He's going to take it up the board there. He's being angled into the board. Josh has collected it in the neutral zone. At least for a second, he's going to send it up the boards to Ryan. Gets into our attack zone. Arvada is going to collect it behind their net. We're doing a nice job guarding the blue line today. That was Landon over there. We got Jackson pressuring back now. Arvada gets a shot off, and then we get a save. 11 seconds to go in our PK at this point. 4.5 to go in the game. Hump up the jam. Alrighty. We initially had it off the face-off. We get it collected again. Mikey sends it up to Hunter. Hunter, kid goes down. Hunter had it for a second. Mikey's challenging it. Hunter's trying to get it back to him on the board, but it pops back out in the neutral zone. Thomas is there. He goes down. Kid lost a stick. There's chaos. Things are all over the place. Arvada sends it deep into the corner. Oh my gosh, that is a great way to score on yourself. As Jet sends it across right in front of our own goalie. But he's going to collect it here now. Sorry, I'm not going to critique kids too often, but you're going to hear him say a lot not to go down the middle in your D zone. That's something we're doing a lot of, and it hurts us. So my son's 12U team occasionally goes right up the middle too, and it hurts them too. So, but it's hard to not think about getting up the ice and going to the edge. So the instinct seems like the right thing. So, all right, we've got Jet in there. Let's see. We got Liam sending it back up to Hunter. Hunter getting it into the zone. Jet's down deep. Arvada's got 3 kids on Hunter, though. They're not letting him skate free. They bring it back out to the neutral zone. Liam's trying to send it back up the boards. We got Jet and Hunter and Liam all along the boards here battling for it. We got Landon and Mikey backing them up on. All right, back out of this. Nope. Arvada gets it into the zone. We send it over to Mikey. All right, Hunter's collecting it again. If he can pass this kid, he does a nice job going off the boards. Arvada gets bodies back on him, though, and they collect the puck again. They're going to try to bring it out of the zone. They do. Liam's back there to collect it. He's going to send it back up the board. Landon's there to help out. Oh, no, Liam went down. Arvada comes with people. Oh, my gosh. A nice initial save by Junior, but he was down, and they had chances. I actually think they deflected their own shot out of the goal. Sometimes having too many people down there is not a good thing. All right, what do we got? We got Jed, I think, down there. Madeline, nice behind the board. He's doing a good job trying to center it up. But it pops out into the neutral zone. Landon stepped forward to challenge for it. Arvada keeps it the other way, runs into Liam. They get it deep, though, behind the net. All right, I think we got Landon with the puck, sending it up to Witt. All right, puck trying to collect, or Witt trying to collect the loose puck. The puck trying to collect the loose Witt. Oh, off the post! So close to that hat trick. Landon skating with it, trying to get it back deep. Arvada doing a nice job. Witt steps forward, he collects it, gets it back. Witt is on fire today. Landon sending it across middle. Jet's there. He's trying to shoot. They save it. Witt comes around to the other side. think a little friendly fire behind the net. All right, there. Arvada's coming up the far board. Evie's there to challenge. Initially, Landon steps forward, keeps it in the zone. Nice job, Landon. He's winning that blue line battle. Evie's got it, trying to center it up. Arvada's doing a nice job of getting bodies and sticks on the puck. All right, Witt's got it again. Arvada pokes it out of his stick. It's a lot of back and forth in the neutral zone at the moment. Finally, we get it up to Jet. Oh, but Jet loses it between his skates. We pop it into the zone here for a second. Witt's going to come forward and challenge. They're going to try to change directions, but they don't have anybody over there. We had Jet. Oh, they take him hard into the wall. That's going to be a penalty on Arvada. 20 seconds left in the third. Ooh, dude, what you aiming at? What are you aiming at? Oh, all right. We'll get it back down on the ice again. All right. I thought you were like looking at the heating element there for a minute. All right, we got Lou on the puck. Josh there as well. Oh yeah, Ryan following him up. When the puck pops past those two guys, Ryan right there behind him to pop it in for the open net on the backside of the goalie. Nice job, Ryan, for a score with 11 seconds left to go in this game to make it 6-0. And Arvada was challenging hard, but Junior gets the shutout. Nice job. They were trying hard to wipe out that shutout designation, but they don't get it. And your Jaguars win 6-0. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Our 12U team will be back on this afternoon. I don't know what time their game is, 3 o'clock or something like that. So 3:30 maybe? Yeah. All right. You all have a good day.